Welcome to Workplace Olympics, where projection is the national sport. Let's meet our top contenders. Event one, the boss who lost the argument. First up, we have Larry, the regional manager who got into a screaming match with his wife over who forgot their anniversary. Larry arrives at work, red faced and emotionally constipated. He scans the office for a target and lands on Jasmine, the intern who asked for clarification on a spreadsheet. Larry explodes. Do I have to do everything around here? Jasmine blinks. Larry storms off. We award them the gold medal in misplaced rage, sponsored by Unresolved Marital Tension. Number two event, the car that wouldn't start. Next, we have Tina, whose car battery died in the cold Wyoming morning. She arrives 20 minutes late, clutching a lukewarm coffee and a fraying sense of self. Her first client, a disabled veteran, asks if his paperwork was processed. Tina snaps, "Do I look like a miracle worker?" She gets a bronze in client deflection. Honorable mention in vehicular victimhood. Number three, the manager who hates their own job. Now entering the arena, Derek, mid-level manager, master of passive aggression. Derek hasn't updated his resume in 7 years and resents anyone who still believes in dreams. When Lewis, a new hire, asks about mentorship opportunities, Derek replies, "We don't really do that here. You'll figure it out." He gets a silver in dream crushing, lifetime achievement in projection as policy. Event number four, the HR rep who thinks feelings are contagious. Meet Karen, the HR rep who believes emotional regulation is a personal failing. When Anisha requests a trauma-informed mediation after a conflict, Kara sighs, "We're all dealing with stuff. You just need to toughen up." She's going to get a gold in empathy evasion, sponsored by the phrase, "We're like family here." Event number five, the CEO who thinks burnout is a choice. And finally, Chad, the CEO who hasn't spoken to a frontline worker since 2019. When asking about rising burnout rates, Chad says, people just need to be more resilient. And we offer yoga. He gets a platinum in delusion and a grand prize in projection as culture. Projection isn't just bad behavior, it's a system, and the only way to break it is to name it. Because when we stop absorbing other people's unprocessed emotions, we start reclaiming our own. Projection is a psychological defense mechanism where a person unconsciously attributes their own feelings, thoughts, or traits onto someone else, often to avoid facing them internally. In the workplace, projection shows up like this. A manager who feels insecure about their leadership accuses a team member of being uncommitted. A stressed out employee who's afraid of being judged criticizes others of not being professional. A colleague who's overwhelmed by their own mistakes blames you for slowing things down. It's not always malicious, but it's always misdirected. Instead of owning their emotional state, the person externalizes it, turning others into mirrors for their discomfort. Restorative justice reframes projection as a signal, not a weakness, but of unprocessed harm. It invites us to ask what's really going on beneath the reaction, whose story is being projected onto whom, and how do we restore clarity, dignity, and accountability? If you'd like to learn more about my work in restorative justice for workers, just stay tuned. Leave me a comment. I will have an email ready and my website up soon. Thank you.